similar to other messages between Mr. Lee and ChatGPT.
Yes.
And what does Mr. Lee say?
His response is yes, middle gut, inside hip.
Do you recall if Miss
Yo, this is a role play. He says, yo, you know, like, bro, and I'm like,
I can tell she don't know where she going. I can tell she don't know where she going. I can tell she don't know where she going. Cause she foreign. I can tell she don't know where she going. I can tell she don't know where she going. I can tell she don't know where she going. Cause she foreign.
ChatGPT exposes.
On the afternoon of February 5th, 2026, deputies responding to a medical emergency in a quiet Tennessee neighborhood walked into a scene that would quickly turn into a homicide investigation. Inside that house was a man named Deron Lee, a former NFL linebacker. There are stories in sports that follow a familiar arc. There's the rise, a struggle, followed by a fade into obscurity. And for a while, Lee's story looked like it might be one of those. A gifted athlete whose professional career never quite matched the promise of his college days. But today, that story has taken a far darker turn.
First of all, you don't even have to blur out the Jets. We can still tell he played for the Jets. You know, 58 for the Jets, RP him, bro.
Because Deron Lee isn't just some former football player whose career didn't pan out. He's a man sitting behind bars, charged with first-degree murder.
Oh, I thought he killed. I thought he died.
So how does someone go from playing on Sundays in the NFL to facing accusations of such a brutal crime?
He played on Sundays, Mondays, Monday night.
Just 10 years later.
Throughout the week.
To understand that, we have to go back to the beginning. Let's dive in.
Come on, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. I don't know. Darren Lee.
I was at the Elite 100. Is that what it was called? Elite 100. It was in Indiana, and I won the fastest man. I won the fastest man award, and I'll never forget that. I won. I had a great day, but I was the fastest guy there. It's just kind of ironic because I'm a pretty fast guy now.
Kind of ironic.
I got countless
Bro, I dreamed to be
memories, but I definitely remember that one for sure.
Deron Lee grew up in New Albany, Ohio. From an early age, it was clear he had something special. He became a standout football player at New Albany High School, and he received offers from Boston College, Duke, Illinois, Purdue, and Minnesota.
Let me guess. He went to... Yo, D1. He has 5 D1 offers. Holy.
He chose to stay home and play for Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State.
There, he developed into one of the most explosive linebackers in the country. His college career peaked in the 2015 Sugar Bowl, a college football playoff semifinal against Alabama. With 7 tackles and 2 sacks, Lee was named the defensive MVP of that game. It was a signature performance that announced to the entire football world that he had arrived. 11 days later, the Buckeyes would go on to win the national championship against Oregon. With a national
I do kind of remember
championship ring now on his finger, Lee made the decision to leave Ohio State early and declare for the 2016 NFL Draft. The next stage would be the NFL Combine, a week-long evaluation where players undergo physical tests, medical exams, and team interviews. Lee impressed scouts by running the 40-yard dash in 4.43 seconds. Remarkable speed for a linebacker and faster than many NFL wide receivers. The New York Jets selected him 20th overall in the first round, signing him to a 4-year deal worth about $10.28 million guaranteed.
It came to this moment. Did you have that realization when you're sitting in the green room waiting for your name to be called that, like, man, I've come a long way?
Absolutely. You know, you see a couple of guys get picked, and you're just seeing Joey and Zeke, those guys get picked. That's when it really hit me. I'm like, you know, your dreams are...
Oh, yeah. Joey Bosa and Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott for sure.
really about to come true, and your hard work's about to come true. And
For sure. Ooh,
you know,
well known.
I can't even really put it into words sometimes, but just when I got that call, it was amazing.
But his first year was far from impressive. In fact, the analytics company Pro Football Focus ranked him as the lowest graded rookie linebacker in the league. The following year, the same company graded him 87th out of 88 linebackers who qualified for a rating. In 2018, he was suspended for 4 games for a PED violation. All in all, he played in 43 out of 64 games for the
43 out of 64 games. 4 sacks, 3 interceptions, 241 tackles. Just 64 games?
Jets, recording 4 sacks, 3
20
interceptions, and 241
I don't think that's how it works. But that's
tackles.
not how TikTok works. But
Lee later played for several teams, including the Kansas City Chiefs. Although he was part of the organization during their 2019 championship season, he didn't appear in the playoffs, but still received a Super Bowl ring. His career ended in 2021 after short stints in Buffalo and Las Vegas. Despite early expectations, he never made a Pro Bowl, won major awards, or finished near the top of the league in any statistical category. But after his football career ended, Lee's name began appearing in the headlines again. Not for football, but for something far more troubling.
murder. Bella. Oh, he made a girl.
By 2026,
But how does ChatGPT play into this? Let's see how see how ChatGPT plays into him apparently being a fucking murderer. Oh, how do you clean a knife that has stained blood on it?
Lee was no longer in the NFL and had been staying at a rental home in Ooltewah, Tennessee, just outside Chattanooga. Around that time, he was in a relationship with a woman named Gabriela Carvalho Perpetuo. Exactly how the two met hasn't been publicly detailed, but by early February, they had been together at the Ooltewah home for 10 days. Gabrielle pursued a career in clinical journalism, drawn by the idea of an old woman full of warmth and ambition.
Right.
Her parents described her as a natural people person who never met a stranger. Bella was raised in Massachusetts, and at 15, her family relocated to Florida, where she would eventually lay down roots. Later, as a young woman, she moved to New York City to pursue a career in clinical journalism,
Ooh,
drawn by the idea of storytelling
tough.
within the
Alright,
medical
shout
world.
out.
But over time,
That's all those missions.
her calling shifted. She realized that what she truly wanted was to be in the room with patients, not writing about them from the outside. So she enrolled in a college nursing program with a clear goal: to care for newborns during the most fragile hours of their lives. She was compassionate, driven, and just 3 months away from graduating.
3 months of
But in February of 2026, that future was suddenly cut short.
Dang, bro, we skipping around like a mug. Like,
At around 1:30 p.m. on February 5th, a 911
Snow Cone and Snowy. That's a W street name right now. I live on Snowy. I live on Snowy Owl and Cone, bro. Snow Cone and Snowy Owl. That's fucking crazy.
call came in from Duran Lee's home on Snow Cone Way in Ooltewah. Lee told the dispatcher that his girlfriend was not breathing and that CPR was underway. The call was routed to deputies as a medical emergency, but when officers arrived at the home, the scene told a completely different story. Deputies found Bella lying unresponsive on the living room floor, already being treated at the scene by EMS. She had visible injuries that immediately raised concerns. Lee's explanation was straightforward. He said he had woken up from sleep to find her unconscious on the couch. As officers moved through the home, what they observed added to their suspicions. There were no signs of forced entry. Broken glass lay scattered in the kitchen. Blood was found in multiple areas of the house, on walls, floors, and even the staircase. And cleaning supplies had been left in places that made no practical sense, locations that suggested to authorities that someone had recently been trying to clean something up.
You take like any painkillers or anything like that?
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't use okay. She always says it right now. But I have no idea. I was just upstairs.
RP little brother, I ain't gonna lie. No lie, bro.
Right head down. Head down. She was laying right there.
Where's she? Hey, it's not from us. Where's her medicine? Where's the medicine?
These right here, I don't know.
Okay, sir. I can hang out when we can see you, okay?
Have you my girl?
Where's your phone?
Yo, this year's having a call for no reason. What mean he loves the call?
The tables was turned. Can I eat two bean burritos off that ash?
My brother in Christ, what on God's green?
Man. Green's still green though. How is it?
When deputies considered the amount of blood and where it had been found, it didn't match Lee's version of events. It wasn't the picture of a man who had simply woken up to find his girlfriend unresponsive. And then there was Lee himself. Officers described him as frantic, nervous, and unable to provide clear answers about what had happened inside the house. At that point, deputies wanted some clarification from Duran Lee.
We'll go right outside and talk, mother.
Where? Let's go outside and talk. Wait, what?
Yeah. So, what's going on? You said you were up there sleeping?
Yeah, I was asleep.
Okay, what was she doing last time you saw her? Do you know around what time you saw her?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She I guess went to take a shower, and then that's it. I was knocked out.
Around what time was that?
That's what
You were last night, or?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. What's with all the broken stuff in there?
The glass just shattered because we left the window open, and so when it got warm, we reheated the house. It just like exploded. So I was just cleaning that up. So that was before I was falling asleep.
Okay.
I thought she was gonna come down and like finish it up from the dustpan, but then I come back down, and then this
Overheating.
This is what.
Yeah, boy, we ain't nothing overheating. You, pow!
Is she okay? Is she okay?
I didn't work on it right now. You said that, okay, so explain, so the window was open, so the house froze?
Yeah, it was cold. I didn't know that she like had it open, and so that just shattered.
Bro, all these athletes always saw like, God dang, bro. I think we recently lost Clark and a coach. I forgot his name. But we lost Clark and a coach, I think around the same time. Moment of silence. But if you talk, you're going to hell. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah. RIP them. But yeah, that's it.
But like nothing was like.
You said then when you close the window, turn the heat on?
It just like, you know how like shrinks and expands. That's all. That's all.
Shrinks and explodes. I think it's, when glass, it it bubbles up and explodes outward. It doesn't explode inward. It would go opposite direction. It go, bah! Like what the fuck? It's not how glass works. It expands and explodes. Oh no. He's lying off his.
Sure, okay.
We already know he's guilty.
They're still working on it.
Oh, there's an HG and it looks like this.
What's her last name?
Perpetual.
How do you spell that?
Perpetuo.
UFO.
Her first name?
Gabriella. Gabriella.
Do you know her birthday?
Yes, 8/19/1996.
Bro, mid reaction. I'm doing your mid edit, bro. Hold up. Don't go. Alright. Don't blame me on this. Okay. I gotta do this one. Yo, I have a lot more editing to do, but it's what I can't right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I ain't know how to go with it. I ain't know how to go with it. Streaming right now. Bro, oh, I hate Instagram so much. I'm not supposed to watch it. I already played. Alright.
I don't know. This I do what I do know from I think it was like last week or second day here. She had slipped. We were trying to get a bath mat. So I know she's like, I caught myself like before that's what my left exploded. But I don't know what happens in the shower. She takes long showers, like really long showers, and I have absolutely no idea. Please go ahead. I can't get that one.
We got to grab a charger. Grab a charger.
Bro, your feet is so bad, bro. Why you have to lick your shorts with cheese?
Oh my god. Dang. I didn't see me. I see them in the puzzle. Oh my God. Then
All the events.
What is it you're looking for?
looking for a big block.
Like a charging brick?
Yeah, the big one.
Jesus. You have kids in school?
We got kids?
Yeah.
No, sir.
You don't have kids that are guys like shooting at kids that are about to get off the bus or something.
Oh my God.
I don't see that.
Yeah, no. Oh my God. Well, oh my God. So see, yeah. See, oh God. Oh my God.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, so
We'll get you a break, I guess.
Oh God, what is this? 26. Holy shit.
your fiance? Cassie? Yeah, okay.
Horrible quality. How do you get worse? Thanks for attention for
She's breaking? I don't know, sister, she's trying to keep breaking. Okay. Did she take medication?
How do you
What's all medication does there?
Oh, you get dark,
And when was the last time that you saw, is she Gabriella? Yes. When was the last time that you saw her before you found her left?
Wow, you had less melanin in your skin than now.
I wouldn't know because like you see the little balls that she had, those little balls that she has up there. That's I don't know. I don't even know if she has, but she keeps them in her back. She keeps it in her backpack. Come on. She keeps it in her backpack.
Please don't stop. Don't have it yet. We'll get you on out here. Hold on for a second.
Oh my God.
And I beat it with my sword.
Hold on a second.
Man, treat me the white way.
Anthony, what? So I got here kind of late. So tell me what's going on with it.
So I came upstairs. I woke up. And she was already laying on the couch. She was asleep. She was already laying on the couch when I got down. But beforehand, I don't know if she was going up or.
Bro, we don't skip through this, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not doing this. Here's where ChatGPT comes in, bro. You're right. Cause I beat it with my sword. We're gonna get 20 miles of general question later.
Tennessee. In fact, allegations of violence surrounding Deron Lee stretched back years. Probation in 2 states, Florida party earlier that year. He denied the allegations, and the lawsuit was later dismissed.
Me?
In April 2023, Lee was charged with domestic violence and assault stemming from 2 incidents. One in October 2022, the other in April 2023.
Dang.
The 2023 incident involved Lee's own mother. According to police in Dublin, Ohio, a witness ran upstairs after hearing screams and found Lee on top of her with his fist raised.
Oh my God! Ooh, really? Gotcha, dumb. Like what? Yo, somebody clipped it. Yo. Yo, mid-action is crazy, man.
The witness pulled him away. Lee's mother later told officers he had pushed her into a wall, knocked her to the ground, and punched her repeatedly in the face.
Dang.
Lee ultimately pleaded guilty in 2025 to a reduced charge of attempted assault. He received a 90-day jail sentence with 88 days suspended, meaning he served roughly 2 days behind bars.
Oh yeah.
He was placed on probation through February 2027.
Oh yeah.
The 2022 incident involved another woman who told police Lee had thrown a phone that struck her in the head hard enough to make her ear bleed.
Dang.
The report also described Lee grabbing her by the neck while punching a pillow beside her head, leaving visible red marks on her throat. A pattern was clearly taking shape, and investigators would later reference this history during Lee's preliminary hearing.
Yes, I skipped like 2
Okay.
bars.
Let's go ahead and bring out Mr. Lee.
Yeah. That's the go right there.
Alright, how's our signal? We good? Alright, we're here on docket number
Dang, chain feet too, bro.
2006151, first degree murder. Docket number 2006152, tampering with or fabricating evidence.
Y'all got that chained up, bro.
For preliminary hearing, Mr.
My
Darren
dog.
Alexander.
In early March, Lee was in court for his preliminary hearing, during which investigators revealed a highly unsettling detail. After downloading the data from Lee's
Bro, cameraman, point the camera towards the other people.
phone, detectives learned that Lee had been asking ChatGPT for advice about specific injuries and police involvement the day before the 911 call was made.
Did ChatGPT throughout this conversation?
This is where we had to stop using ChatGPT for everything. Yeah. Yo, chat, bro. Where can I get, like, if I allegedly beat somebody, pulverize them, and accidentally cut their ear off, how incidentally will I get the charge? Like, what?
Appears to give Mr. Lee advice.
They did, yes.
Okay. What does that say?
This is from Xander Lee to ChatGPT. Hey, Allie, what are physical signs of injuries or slip and fall in bathrooms in the shower?
Is that on February the 4th?
February the 4th, 2026 at 11:49 OSA.
And do you know what in this agreement one is he responding to something that ChatGPT had responded with?
Yes.
Do you recall what that is?
Slip and fall can cause punctures, I believe is what it says. And he responds back, stab wound like punctures from hitting anything.
No way.
And ChatGPT is responding to his questions.
Yes. Says, yeah, it can happen, but these are important distinctions to make. Can a slip and fall cause injuries, slap wounds? Yes, it's usually under
This is not ChatGPT.
specific conditions. What would it look like? Small, deep puncture, licking wounds, round or oval. Minimal bleeding at first and swelling later. Look
They both bring a projector.
stabby, even though it wasn't a knife.
Cameron, do your work, bro.
And to your knowledge, based on reviewing the messages in totality and not just snippets here, is this similar to the
not
conversation that
ChatGPT,
Mr. Lee
bro.
is having with ChatGPT?
I know my
over the
homie
Yes.
ChatGPT. This is not ChatGPT.
On February 5th, do you recall seeing messages where Mr. Lee is asking ChatGPT about calling 911?
Yes.
Do you recall the substance of those messages?
He kept telling me
Yo, we gotta start leaving our evidence inside these
all
apps,
of
bro.
wants to make sure that it's a
Go incognito, bro.
EMS
They can't pull up that.
issue with not a police matter.
Here where we've got the bottom of the ChatGPT is do you see where it says if you want, tell me this?
Bro, I can hear them
It's-
scrolling.
Yes.
Does that
Yo,
often
yes,
occur in
bro.
these ChatGPT messages where ChatGPT asks more questions or
Dude,
asks
it's not in
basically
focus.
follow up?
Yes.
Okay, and so you can see correct me if I'm wrong, ChatGPT says Yes, falls can cause puncture or hearing wounds. They usually don't look like clean knife stabs. Context surrounding injury pattern matters more than the hole itself. And then it says, if you want, tell me where on the body, how many punctures, depth and size, what objects were nearby. I can help you sanity check whether it lines up. I think that's it, sanity check. Whether it lines up with a slip and fall or it's something that should be evaluated ASAP. Again, is this similar to other messages between Mr. Lee and ChatGPT?
Yes.
And what does Mr. Lee say?
His response is yes, middle gut, inside, hip.
Do you recall if Miss...
Yo, this is a role play. He says, yo, you know, like, bro, I say in like English, right, or whatever, you know, your reading class, your comprehension, whatever class, right? Bro, y'all reading a little poem, and they have like the Romeo and Juliet book. Who wants to be Romeo? Who wants to be Juliet? Wild dog we be, wild we shall. Wow, Romeo. Like, what? Yo, it reminds me that this is straight roleplay, bro. ChatGPT says it. Yo.
Perpetuo had injuries
It
around her gut or
says,
side hip.
Yes.
What were those?
PT said.
There was a stab wound, and then her hip there was
These are all these specific
there was a bite,
whatever.
a stab wound on her thigh as well.
ChatGPT again says, if you want, you can tell me. So again, is ChatGPT asking for more information from him?
Yes.
Okay, can you see that Xander Lee, owner, says, yeah, Bruce.
I don't care what the chat log says.
Financial damages. The civil case works a little differently than the criminal one, doesn't require prosecutors to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, which is a much harder bar to clear. Instead, it operates under a lower standard of proof, meaning it could move forward on its own timeline, independent of whatever happens in the criminal courtroom.
Conclusion, yay! Finally, golly!
There's a version of this story that begins and ends with football, with a promising career that never reached its ceiling, with a player who reached the NFL but never became a household name. That version of the story is disappointing, but it's not uncommon. Plenty of first-round picks don't become the stars their draft position suggested they would be.
Homie?
But that's not the story we are telling in this video. In this video, we're telling the story of Bella, a young woman who moved across the country chasing a dream of caring for newborns, who was just months away from holding that degree in her hands. A woman who, by every account, made the people around her feel seen and welcomed. And we are telling the story of how her life was cut short in a rental home she'd only lived in for a few weeks.
Crazy.
As the legal proceedings against Duran
2 weeks.
Lee continue to unfold,
3 weeks.
full picture of what
Under a month? You like to under a month?
happened in that February afternoon in Ottawa, Tennessee is still being pieced together in a courtroom. What we do know is this: a promising life was taken far too soon, and a man once cheered in packed stadiums on Sundays now sits behind bars daily, charged with ending it.
Ego, this is your world. Don't try to stop me from reaching my greatness. If you know me, then you know I'ma make it. Shawty keep moaning and calling me daily. I had to call it back, told her we can't be. Granny, I hope that I make you proud, cause all these voices, they getting too loud. I'm tryna make a new wave, a new sound. You wanna see greatness, better stick around. Gonna make it independent, okay? Even when labels start coming my way, ain't gonna make millions while I make it thousands. Ain't gonna get Uber rich on my talent.